So, PoE 3.28 is closer than people think. And I don't know if you noticed, but the teaser, the announcement, and the leaks are all pointing towards something much bigger than just another league reset. We saw the Scion teaser, and everyone noticed the Scavenger ascendancy. But we saw the notables going dark for just a little bit. Now that alone is weird, because Scion already has Ascendant. So why show Scion again unless something is changing? And this is where things get interesting, because at the same time we also got confirmation that Breach is going core with the new Hive and unstable versions. And the Genesis tree is staying, but Grafts are being completely removed, which tells us something very important. They are not removing the reward system, they are removing the graft system attached to it. That usually means they are replacing it with something else. And this is where the Sekhema leak comes in. Credits to Dreamcore. If you played PoE 2, you already know what Trials of the Sekhema is. The entire Sanctum theme revolves around trials, progression, and becoming stronger through challenge and reward. So now imagine this. What if 3.28 is bringing a Sekhema-style progression system, but for your character instead of just inside Sanctum? And suddenly, Scavenger notables make a lot more sense. Because scavenging means collecting power, adapting, growing stronger over time. This could mean new ascendancies, or even a completely new ascendancy system. Because let's be honest, the current ascendancies are old. They were designed years ago, and if they are teasing Scion specifically, that usually means system-level changes, not just content. Now let's talk about Breach for a second, because this is not random either. Breach was always one of the most popular farming mechanics in PoE history, and now they're bringing it back, kinda with Atlas support scarabs, and the ability to control which Breach appears. But giving players control means they want players to farm it, which usually means it will be still profitable. And if you combine that with a Sekhema-style progression system, we could be looking at a league where farming specific mechanics helps you evolve your character directly. Not just your gear, your character itself. Now another huge clue is the removal of Grafts. Grafts were powerful, but they were also temporary. And PoE has been moving away from temporary power systems and more toward permanent progression systems. Bloodline ascendancies, for example. So if Grafts are gone, something permanent is probably replacing them. Something more meaningful, something more controllable. And that fits perfectly with the Sekhema theme. Trials, growth, ascension. Now here's my personal prediction. I think 3.28 will introduce a new progression system where you complete encounters, trials, or challenges, and unlock permanent character bonuses. Almost like building your own ascendancy, which would completely change how builds work. And if that happens, build diversity will explode. Because instead of following preset ascendancies, you might be able to create your own. But there's another reason why this matters. Economy. Because whenever a new progression system is introduced, the early farmers make insane currency. Because they understand the system first. They optimize first. They profit first. And if Breach is part of that system, Breach farming could be one of the best strategies in 3.28, which means fast clear builds, projectile builds, and explosion builds will probably dominate early. Spark, kinetic blast, minions, righteous fire, anything that clears fast. Now, of course, this is speculation, but PoE teasers are never random. They always hint at something. And right now, all the hints are pointing toward progression, ascendancy changes, and player-controlled power, which honestly is exactly what PoE needs right now, because players don't want slower gameplay. They want progression, they want scaling, they want power, and 3.28 might deliver exactly that. But I want to know what you think. Do you think we're getting new ascendancies? A Sekhema progression system? Or something completely different? Because whatever happens, 3.28 is going to change the game. And if you want to be ready for it, now is the time to start planning. Truth is, I have been planning myself, and I've came up with a very strong triple dipping stacker build. But I won't release anything until patch notes come out. So make sure to subscribe because you don't want to miss that one.